Welcome back to Living 808. From medications to pet supplies, being prepared before an emergency hits can make all the difference. Martha and Elliot Clopin from Get2 Insurance join us now with all the details. Aloha, you guys.
Aloha.
I think this is really timely. So, no, you're welcome. I'm happy that you guys are here. Of course, we've gone through a lot of natural disasters here in the islands just the last few weeks. And we've learned the importance of having something like this, like a go bag. So you have a great hack to keep track of medications, because I think that's something that a lot of people, especially when you're planning a to-go bag, they might not even think about. So what do you recommend specifically for medications?
Right, absolutely. Well, with medications, it can be confusing to memorize the names, the dosages, and the frequencies of the meds. So what you can do is, instead of throwing out those prescription drug bottles, you can keep them with you, the current meds, and you can put them in a Ziploc bag and put them in your go bag. That way, if you need to leave in a hurry or you need to go somewhere, you can easily pull out those bottles and show a healthcare practitioner what meds you take. Additionally, you can also have a piece of paper that you can write those medications down on. And then that way you have them with you. Just in case anything happens, you can easily let people know what medications you take. Also, if your family's helping you, you can let them know as well. Yeah, just like this. Yeah.
All right, perfect. Good to know. And that's something simple, right? And that's something that people, I think, can all hop on board with. Ziplocs, everyone has. It's easy, right? All right, good tip. All right, and I heard, I don't know if this is true, you say throw out candles and matches. So why is that, and how do you light your way in a power outage instead?
Right, absolutely. Well, consider getting a headlamp, and a headlamp is something that you can use like this. You can secure it on your head, and then it's basically a flashlight that you have right here, and that keeps you dynamic. So if you want to have two hands when you're going down a railing and you want to be able to light that path in front of you, or if you're carrying your go bag, or you're carrying a pet, you can have your items with you, and that way it makes it easier. So you're not carrying the flashlight with you. You have, more flexibility. And additionally, too, with the matches or the candles, you're reducing a safety hazard if you're using one of these headlamps. You're not lighting a match or lighting a candle.
True, true. No, that's a really good tip, too. And then, obviously, can't be blown out necessarily, right? Just make sure the batteries are charged up.
Yes.
And then I hear you guys also have some tips for us for first aid kits, because oftentimes those can be pretty bulky. And has a lot in it. So what is your hack for a first aid kit?
Right, so think travel size. So you want to pack those essential items like Band-Aids or antiseptic wipes, or you can get a travel size first aid kit. There's also travel size aspirin as well. So pack those essential items because you don't want things to be too bulky. You want to be able to take them with you, be nice and portable. So pack those essential items so that you can get around easily with those first aid items.
Also a good tip. Now, a goodie bag. What's a goodie bag without some sweets, right? So let's talk about the goodie bag aspect of it all.
That's me.
What is that?
I just want to show, here is how simple it is to make this little goodie bag. And it has all the little things that we've been talking about in it today, including a pair of socks. You always want to keep socks. And also, I just want to share my glasses. Elliot got me this little thingy that you can just put right onto here. And then this makes sure you don't lose your glasses and you don't have to worry about strings. So I'll put this down here. But here's the goodie bag. You're thinking of chocolate chip cookies and chocolates, but what about some Tums? What about some Pepto-Bismol? Because we tend to get a little anxious when we have to go in a hurry. And these are the things that really save the day and take care of when you're eating too many chocolate chip cookies.
Oh, that's funny.
So I think it's really important. Everybody thinks about, oh, I have a headache, let me bring some Tylenol. But what about some Tums? What about some Pepto-Bismol? And even some lip balm to keep your lips from getting really dry. Because when we get anxious, sometimes we can get dry lips.
All right.
Does that make
all
sense?
good. It all does, yeah. Well, it's funny because when we were talking sweets, that's definitely a different type of sweets, but it's true. I think a lot of people need their Tums, right? And they'd be bummed if they didn't have it later on.
Exactly.
All right, and something that we also have to keep in mind, it's not just taking care of yourselves or your family members, but also the pets that are also family members. So what about when it comes to our fur babies? Why is that critical in case of an emergency?
I think that when I've seen the to-go bags, I don't see anything for our little furry babies, our family members. And a lot of folks, as they get older, this bag was customized for people as they get older and the needs that they have that may be different than younger people. But with your fur babies, they also, I'll borrow this from Elliot, they also have medications too. So it's important, bring the fur babies little medications as well. And then I usually have a picture. Have a picture of yourself with a pet in case your pet loses you. Somebody can easily connect your pet with you and say, oh, hey, I saw that pet. Let me reunite you with your pet. Because in an emergency, sometimes pets are the ones that seem to get sort of left behind. So nobody wants to leave their fur baby behind. And if you have your fur baby with you, you also want to have their medications. And this is not just for an emergency. What if your mom or dad comes and spends the weekend with you? They can take their little go bag and have everything they need to make sure that there's no particular challenges. If they are, you have your medications, you have your fur baby's medications, everything is all there for you. And I just want to mention, I have my little neck light. So this is a neck light, so it moves, it's flexible. So again, hands-free. So if you have a cane or walker, hold on to railing, as Elliot said, you can just easily have your light with you at all times. And lastly, I have to talk about, Elliot made me get a charger for my cell phone because my cell phone, like right now, is at 35%.
But I have you both. I'm so bad about it.
I have my cell case here. It's built in, so I don't have to have a separate attachment. I have it built in, and it's always charged and ready to go. And this man is the one that takes care of me, makes sure I have everything that I need.
I appreciate it.
Elliot is amazing.
Well, and you guys take care of us. You always give us great tips, so we appreciate you guys on the show. If people want to learn more, get in touch with you, where do we go for more?
Absolutely. So you can go to our website, get2insurance.com. You can also give us a call, 808-539-3791.
Perfect.
And I want to share, I'm making a gift of these, compliments of Linda Louie, who gave me this bag. I'm making a gift of these. If people reach out, 3 people, we're going to give them this bag with the little lamp too, so they have this to light their way.
Oh, perfect.
Compliments
All right.
of Get to Insurance.
The first 3 people to call right now, then. Make sure you get on the phones, head over to the website. Thank you guys so much for being here. And again, really timely, very helpful tips. Appreciate you always.